Well, hey guys, and welcome to New York. It's me, it's Luke, back in the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. New York, New York. If I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. I don't know how many other cliches there are to fill in the blanks there. It is chilly. It's a glorious -5 degrees right now, and I am enjoying it, even though, that's right, shorts. Flip, good to be back. Although, you know, the trip here was fine, as 25-hour plane rides go. I landed in New York, but my luggage didn't. So I spent yesterday, the first night and yesterday just, you know, trying to find some things to layer up, because I packed for the flight, not for the destination. And of course, all my winter clothes and stuff were in my luggage. So that was fun. I may not feel the cold myself, but I still can't deny biology or physics. I'm still susceptible to all the things that most people are, like frostbite and wind chill. And so here I am in Rockefeller Center. Gotta check out one of the oldest toy stores in the world, FAO Schwarz. And then also gonna head over to the Nintendo New York store and check that out. And then elevated walkway that used to be a freight train line through New York, which they've now converted to a walkway slash art gallery called the Highline. Had to change plans due to the luggage kerfuffle. Like last night I was going to go see Colbert, but unfortunately you can't go to a studio taping looking like this, so I had to bail on that. But that was great because it snowed last night, so got to wander around New York in the snow. Like, I was in such a bad mood not having my luggage, but then walking outside and just being snowed on, just instant mood change to, oh my goodness, how can you not be happy? I'm in New York in the snow. So yeah, that's where I am so far. So I'm not even wearing my Apple Watch because I don't have any chargers with me. Let's head over to FAO Schwarz and check out this world famous toy store. Here we are. Hi. Hello. This place is crazy. So each area seems to be, you know, split off into brands and stuff. FAO Schwarz have their own exclusive toy soldier, which is cool. And of course, being New York, Disney villains. Ooh, Sorcerer Jafar. And down here we have an attraction that doesn't belong in Animal Kingdom, along with some goodie pops. And right over here we have the world famous grand piano from the movie Big. And what comprehensive toy store isn't complete without a Build-A-Bear? I'm just glad that I got my Build-A-Bears before they started putting the branding on them. I mean, I understand why they ended up doing it, but still, I think that just kind of cheapens the Build-A-Bear experience. You know, escape the Build-A-Bear. An actual four-wheel drive electric Lamborghini for kids, and then a two-wheel drive Range Rover, and then a Corvette. Oh gosh, imagine having one of these plushies in your room. And that was FAO Schwarz at the Rockefeller Center. And even though I'm a Sega person, you can't really say no to visiting one of two Nintendo stores in America. And so just across from the FAO Schwartz, here it is, the Nintendo New York store. Switch games down here. Not too shabby at all. Alright, I think this is taking it a bit too far. A Mega Drive / Genesis controller for the Nintendo Switch. Okay. The other three, I understand. That, like, it's almost as bad as when Sonic went over to Nintendo. You know, that was a huge betrayal. Yeah. That is definitely my kind of hoodie, though. Nice. Look, you can even buy some barrels. A barrel backpack to go with it. That is actually that's pretty cool. Do you take your Mario Karting seriously? If you do, here's the outfit for you. Complete with lanyard. Alright, so now the Pokemon card trading and buying is done. We can head up. And here we go. This is pretty much what I came to see. All the Nintendo systems here in this case. Even ones that weren't released in Australia. The good old original Game Boy there as well. The only reason it was in grayscale and not color is because it would need 8 batteries at the time, and 4 batteries, cheaper, lighter. And then what, 7 years later? Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Light, and then finally, 10 years later, Game Boy Color. I mean, that in itself is pretty insane. And then from handhelds to consoles, that's just beautiful. And so there we go. That is really the Nintendo store here in New York. Alright, so one more kitty nerd store to do before we go into something, I guess, kind of cultural and unique to New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. Yep. Alright, one more. Let's do it. And here we are at the 5th Avenue. Yeah, boy. So this display here is made out of 104,262 Lego bricks. That is incredible. And over here, One World Trade Center. And this one here is 672 1,200 and I think 63. That is crazy. And so here we are now on second level of the Lego store. And well, they just haven't let up. Gosh. And here we have a Lego model on a mission from God. Lego Batman. Oh look, Emmett. Yay. Least qualified person to lead, of course. Well done, NYFD. There's just so much going on right here. It is so good. And so up on this level is where they have most of the interactive stuff, where you can make your own mosaic, build your own minifig, and all that sort of good stuff. And of course, more Nintendo stuff here. Can't escape Nintendo. This is, yeah, really, really cool place. Just in case I missed anything, let's do a quick Lego montage. And so there we go, that is the Lego store on 5th Avenue. Now, unlike the Lego stores that we have in Australia, which aren't really Lego stores, they're actually licensed stores. You can actually get a lot more exclusive sets and that sort of thing in these stores here, or even on the online website. That's why I prefer to buy my Lego either here in the States or online, as you'll also find it's much cheaper because of that extra licensing fees as well. So, I guess it's time to do something cultural. Let's head off to the Highline. And here we are at the Hudson Yards. I don't know if you can hear me because it is windy. So we are here on the Highline, which is a converted freight train line that goes through New York just along the Hudson. So I myself am not too sure what to expect as we walk along here back to our accommodation. So come along for the walk with me, and if I come across anything interesting, we'll document. So straight away as we kind of begin here, you can see the old mixed with the new, and wow, I love that building. That looks super cool. That's kind of like the style of New York apartment building I'd want to live in. Just that kind of style, the old kind of brick style, looks really cool. Pigeon! Pigeon's good eating. Sometimes it comes with notes attached, like a fortune cookie with wings. If you know that reference, you know that reference. Just look at the way that the light, you know, reflects off the skyscrapers and just scatters onto the buildings.
I hope I can remember it.
Especially that one there. That looks so pretty. Oh, break from the wind. Whoop, nope, here we go again. Because yeah, you got the Hudson River just over there. What you can see Just there is New Jersey, New Jersey, New York, New Jersey, New York, New York, Hudson, New Jersey. That's where we is. And so along the way there's a little bit of preserved freight train line. So I was going to hold off on doing this walk because I'm wearing dress shoes, and these are the shoes that I've been wearing for the last 2 days as well, and my feet are really hurting because they're not meant for walking. But yeah, that's pretty. During the spring warmer months, this whole walkway is abound with flowers, blossoms on these trees. Because as you can see right now, there's still remnants of snow, and it is very much still winter here in New York. And speaking of New York, good old Empire State Building. And so yeah, it is made to look like not much effort has gone into it, just make it look like it's a natural outdoorsy kind of area, and I think they really pull that off. It's quite beautiful. And there's the edge, which is another observation point. And yeah, speaking of observation points, or decks I should say, in the next vlog we'll be venturing up to the Empire State Building, so I'm looking forward to doing that for a while. Last time I was here with Simon, we just ran out of time and just didn't get around to doing it, so this time I've set apart a whole day just in case, you know, I sleep in or whatever, just so I make sure that I go up there and tease King Kong. And yeah, just one of my bucket list things is just to go up where Beauty slain the beast, so to speak. So yeah, onwards. Some more art displays ahead by the looks of it. So it seems that in the colder months, you know, there's not much going on the Highline. Obviously, I guess, because it's really not the weather for it. People don't really want to be freezing themselves. But yeah, so like a lot of the observation areas and that sort of stuff are closed. So really, it's just been a pleasant walk through the New York skyline with really not much else to see. A lot of, obviously being winter, the plants are kind of in their hibernation period until spring, and yeah, so definitely want to come back, if I ever do come back to New York, in the warmer months. Definitely not in summer. I would probably say spring is as close to the warm weather as I would go to come back here to New York. So maybe in April or May or something like that. But yeah, just so windy, so cold. Like when you look at it, you see, oh yeah, -4, I can handle that. But then you forget to account the wind chill across. You know, you're surrounded by water on Manhattan Island here, and so that basically something that, you know, you look at the weather and it says -4, -5. Really, that ends up feeling like -15 because of the wind chill. So yeah, oh, any chance to get in the sun is good. Oh yes. And so over here on the Hudson, there's this area called Little Island, which is a man-made, just, I guess you could, in a way it's a pier, because it's built out there on the water. There's just gardens, and it's got a little lookout area right at the top, as you could probably see. I don't think I could do that today because my face is already frozen. So I was gonna stop back there and just head back to the hotel, but I figure might as well see this through to the end. So heading towards the meatpacking district. So basically from one Shake Shack to another. I had Shake Shack for lunch today and it was good. Expensive, but good. Just getting all my favorites in again. American brands like Wendy's, Carl's Jr., when they come across to Australia, they advertise them as like this high-end fast food. It's not. It shouldn't be. Carl's Jr. should be cheap and cheerful. Same with Wendy's. But I noticed on the Gold Coast, the Wendy's there is again like it's a high-end burger joint, not really the cheap and cheerful joints it is here. So, whew, although I'm happy to have a what do they call it? A baconator or whatever? I don't know what they're calling it in Australia because I can't call it a baconator because of stupid Hungry Jacks. Anyway, why am I talking about Australia when I'm in New York? Let's keep going and head further that way. I'm not going to read this, so you can take your time reading it. But as I said before, basically this was a freight line, and by the 1980s it wasn't actually used at all, and kind of nature took over and turned itself into a self-sown garden. And then in 2002, Mayor Michael Bloomberg decided, you know what, that's actually a pretty good idea. Volunteers who work on this project, keep it up and running, donors, that sort of thing. So it's a really cool, it is really a very unique park, this Highline. And I'm glad that I ended up toughening it out and just walking it. It's always funny, I always come back to Australia lighter. So definitely after this will definitely be no exception. Probably sans feet as well. Oh, I just want to cut them off. Anyway, almost there. And I just love it how they just keep it as it is, like it goes through buildings, under and through and out, like just what we came through then as well, like just the original structure. It's a pedestrian walkway. And I know developers are like, oh, that's land that we could use to build sky-rise apartments on and stuff like that. And I'm very glad that so far it's still quite a unique destination and quite a cool thing to be able to do is walk along the Highline here. And here comes the sun. Oh, so nice. That is random. I'm all ears, apparently. Look at that. another gorgeous view of Jersey City just over there as well. I think that's Hoboken actually. And there we go, we've made it to the end from all the way over there to here, which is the unceremonious end to the Highline. So, yeah, there we go. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey, this walk, this wander, this gander, this goose. Yeah, my feet are falling off. So from here, it's just a 15-minute walk back to my accommodations. Oh, and that's also the Highline headquarters building there as well. That's where they keep all their gear and whatnot. So let's head down the stairs. Oh, look at that. Nice, thick, reinforced. Lovely. There we go. And as I said, from one Shake Shack to another. Fries, shakes, frozen custard. Oh, lovely. Well, again, until next time, guys, thanks for joining me on this Highline adventure, as well as some looks at some nerdy sights around New York. FAO Schwartz from my childhood there, watching Tom Hanks dance on that giant keyboard, all the way to the Nintendo and the Lego stores. So I did a few things in between, like I adventured through Grand Central Station, tried to find Avengers Tower, but that hasn't been built yet. I know it doesn't exist, it's fine. But yeah, so on that note, I really never know how or when to finish these things, so I'll finish this one here. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, I can't feel my face. Au revoir.